Good morning. I'd like to welcome you to this morning's December 4th, 2025 meeting of the Public Lands and Recreation Commission. We're going to start with a Pledge of Allegiance. And if you would stand with me. Thank you. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Madam Clerk, if you could take us through roll call.
Absolutely. Chairman,
Here.
Commissioner Barlow.
Here.
Commissioner Smith.
Here.
I'm not seeing Commissioner Diaz yet. I will let you all know if he gets on. Commissioner Ellingson.
Present.
And Director Letowski.
Present.
And we have a quorum.
Great, thank you. We'll move to item number 4 on our agenda this morning. That's the approval of our October 2nd, 2025 Public Lands and Recreation Commission action minutes. Have you all looked those over? Are there any changes? Otherwise, I would entertain a motion to approve those. Commissioner Barlow?
I looked over them and I think they look good. I'll make that motion.
Thank you. I have a motion. Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
We have a motion and a second. Any additional discussion? Hearing none. All in favor, please say aye. Aye.
Chairman, I'm actually going to abstain because I wasn't present at that meeting.
Very good. All opposed? Ayes appear to have it, do have it, so ordered. Thank you. We'll move to item number 5 on our agenda this morning. Approve the amendments to the Public Lands and Recreation Commission bylaws. I'm going to ask our clerk to just briefly give an overview of this. I assume everybody's had an opportunity to look these over. You want to just...
Absolutely, happy to. So page 1 has a couple things that have already gone to BOS for approval. The page 2, again, those things were already changed previously. Page 3 has no changes. Page 4, cleaning that up to have us do the appointment of our vice chair in December versus in the middle of the year in June. I am the one who gets to join you, so just specifying that I can also be here. It's not just the clerk of the board assigned. And then page 5, you guys have some great things to discuss, but it's kind of hit or miss. So instead of being monthly, going quarterly to just make sure we get those items maybe all together at one time to make it most functional for you guys. The other changes in that paragraph were already approved by the board after we started. Bottom of the page, we do post all of our agendas here at the administration building, so cleaning that up. Page 6, adding that we can attend via Teams, which you guys are able to do, and we've allowed, so including that. And then it was spelled out in multiple sentences how our minutes would be prepared, which is all what follows statute. So just condensing that to one sentence saying we'll follow statute in the way we do that. And the last page, it spelled out that 2 weeks prior changes would be made. I always contact you guys 1 week in advance, so just making that a little more in line with what we already are doing for information that comes to you before a meeting. So that, if you have any questions, but.
Thank you, Roxanne. Did anybody have any questions regarding the proposed changes? Really, the main change that I've seen is on page 5 of 8. We have been meeting monthly. We've had a few months this past year in 2025 where we did not have items sufficient to hold a meeting, so we've canceled meetings. It's been proposed that we move to quarterly meetings, March, June, September, and December, I believe, first Thursday of each one of those months. Other than that, if there's any other questions or thoughts, I'd entertain those. Commissioner Barlow.
Thank you. I agree with that, except for unless the BLM puts out a public comment, and I feel like we should continue interacting with that.
Sure. Roxanne, did you have something?
It is in the bylaws that we
Yeah.
can always have a special meeting.
Yeah, I think
So
the
if-
chair has the ability to call it special meeting always in those cases.
Okay, just clarify.
Good comment, though.
one other thing, on page 1, it says, and regulations of renewable energy projects both on public and private lands within Mojave County. I know there's been a lot of, well, not a lot, but some pretty big projects coming in on private land over the last year. Specifically the one out east of Kingman. And we didn't get any say on that. I just wonder if we could get a little clarification on maybe if we were overseen or what.
Yeah, I think the intent is for any of those projects that it would come before this commission to review, and then any comments from this commission would go to the Board of Supervisors for their information. So we'll make sure that that happens.
Chairman, do you know if that procedurally would happen before or after the project, if it has to go to Planning Commission?
Is there a preference? I don't
I
think.
would ask that it come to us first so that they can have our opinion as well, the planning and zoning.
Yeah. That's it's a good suggestion. What I would recommend, if it's okay with the commission, is that we approve this as it's been agendized, and then any changes additional relating to that stuff, we would bring that in March, if we, which would be our first quarterly meeting in 2026. Matt?
Chairman, I just wanted to kind of address the planning and zoning side of things. So the way that renewable energy projects work now within the zoning ordinance is they're required to have M2 or MX zoning. So if a project were to come forward and the property already had that adequate zoning, they would be able to begin the site plan process and begin that process to put that type of use out there. Previously, they would go through and get a special zoning designation. And so in that case, we could have amended the zoning ordinance to make it come to this commission first. That becomes more difficult with the way that it is currently. One potential option that we could do would be to let the commission, this commission, know when we have a site plan in for a renewable energy project, and you'd at least have the chance to discuss it. But those site plans are administratively approved, and so they don't go to the board for final approval, but it would at least give the opportunity to provide comments. So just kind of a clarification on how we do things currently.
Appreciate that, Matthew. It sounds like there's some opportunity between now and the next 2 months, maybe January, February, working something out as far as what's doable and what's not doable. So, any other questions? If not, I would entertain a motion on item number 5 to approve the changes to the Public Lands and Recreation Commission bylaws.
I'll make the motion to approve.
Thank you, Commissioner. Do I have a second? Do I have a second? Okay, seconded by Commissioner Barlow. Any additional discussion? Hearing none. All in favor, please say aye.
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 All opposed? Ayes appear to have it and do have it, so ordered. Thank you. We'll move to item number 6 on our agenda this morning, which is approve the appointment of the Public Lands and Recreation Commission Vice Chair. I want to thank Commissioner Smith for acting as Vice Chair this last year. Are there any nominations or interest in serving as the Vice Chair of the Commission in 2026? I would take motions for nominations. Commissioner Barlow?
I would make a motion to continue with Mr. Smith if he's okay with that.
Commissioner Smith?
I can do that.
Okay, we have a motion to have Commissioner Smith from District 2 continue as the Vice Chair for 2026. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you. Any additional discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please say aye. Aye. All opposed? Ayes appear to have it, do have it, so ordered. Thank you very much. Item number 7, approve the Public Lands and Recreation Commission 2026 meeting calendar. You all should have before you a revised calendar for 2026. And on this calendar, it shows that we would have quarterly meetings. The first meeting would be March 5th, which is the first Thursday of the month, June 4th, September 3rd, and December 3rd. Any comments on that? Any discussion? Otherwise, I would entertain a motion to approve.
I'll make a motion that we accept it as the item to.
Thank you, Commissioner Smith. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. Any additional discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please say aye. 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 All opposed? Ayes appear to have it, do have it, so ordered. Thank you. We move to item 8, Commissioner comments and requests for agenda items for future meetings. I'm going to go right down the line. Commissioner Barlow?
Yes, thank you. I don't necessarily have something right now, but we have a gentleman up on, I guess it's in Littlefield, that came and tried to talk at a BOS meeting about biotechnology. And he's been trying to get it in front of this commission and explain his presentation, I guess. I'm wondering if that would be something this board would be interested in.
Potentially. What would be would it fit into the bylaws, do you think?
I would think so, because it has a lot to do with the BLM, trying to do some, I'm still trying to research it a little bit and figure it out, but he's got quite a significant amount of information on it. And he's been trying to get it before the board or somebody that'll listen to him.
Yeah.
And I thought it was pretty interesting, and I would be interested in letting him come do a presentation if the board is okay with that.
I think that if you believe that it fits under the bylaws, that you would be able, any of our commissioners are able to add agenda items. So you have between now and March to make that determination and put something on the agenda for March.
Okay.
Anything else?
That's it for me.
Okay,
Thank you.
Commissioner Smith.
One thing that's of a concern, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Gold King Line Mansion up off of Lake Ranch Road. That sometime around Thanksgiving, somebody that didn't have any respect for our sacred building up there tagged it with a big ugly thing on the side of it. BLM is asking if anybody has any information. I know these people talk and brag about it, to get a hold of Matt at BLM. And also we're Matt's putting together a work committee for next Wednesday, I believe, and we're gonna go up and see if we can clean that thing up and get the side of our old antique mansion back to a respectable state. If you look on Facebook, I know it's on Hardcore Wheelers, you can see the picture of this, it covers the whole wall, it's some gang thing. But if you have any information, or you hear anybody talking about it, either get a hold of BLM or the Sheriff's Department, and we'll see if we can get a stop to some of this destruction of all of our things out here in the desert.
Thank you for that. That's a tragedy. Commissioner Ellingson.
I would just kind of echo the comments about having the BLM reps, our local ones. I know that we have the Kingman Field office as well as the Lake Havasu Field office, and I know there's the Colorado River rep as well. One idea is maybe it's just kind of a recurring item on the agenda, and, you know, they can just call in. So if it's not like really a formal presentation, they might just be able to add in for 30 seconds or 2 minutes if there's something going on. And maybe same thing with the local state reps that represent their state parks.
Great recommendations.
I just wanted to add, I'm in contact with the BLM pretty frequently to see if they have things that they can share, and quite frequently they tell me they have nothing to share at this time. So I'm regularly reaching out just to try and see if we have something. on specific items and in general. So,
Okay, great.
Can you guys hear me?
Appreciate you do that. Is that Commissioner Diaz?
Yeah, I just want to make sure I can hear me because I've been muted. I've been trying to get on, but yes, it is. Thank you. I'm sorry. Didn't want to interrupt. Go ahead.
Thank
Yeah,
you for being with
continue.
us. Do you have any announcements that you'd like to share?
Nothing at this time, but we do have the local BLM office here. I do meet with him on a one-on-one basis on a regular basis, but yeah, nothing really new at this time other than there's probably them and Arizona State Trust is selling pretty large chunks of land, mainly the Arizona State Trust Park. So maybe that's another another group we could talk to is Arizona State Trust, see what their plans are for selling some of the land out in the desert that goes. Some of it's in the county, some of it's in Lake Havasu, some in Kingman and Bullhead. So it'd be nice to know what they have plans on putting up for auction. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, it's a good item. I think we should discuss that next year.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Thank you. Assessor Kinch, you have anything you'd like to share with? Thank you. Great, thank you for that. Appreciate it. Congratulations. Anything from you, Director Latowski?
I have nothing at this time, Chairman.
Okay. And I have nothing. I hope everybody has a nice holiday, and we'll see you next year. We're adjourned.
Supervisor Lincolnfelder.
excuse
I'm
me.
sorry, I should have mentioned that earlier. I believe on the item 7, Commissioner Smith's motion was to change the meeting to quarterly. I believe the correct motion should be adopt the 2026 meeting calendar. So we will just make sure we have the dates also being approved.
Did we not do that?
And to adopt the calendar as well? Okay, thank you.
All right. I think that's all we have, and we are adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you.